following movie is rated R.
Hello and welcome to Mutant Year Zero, The Replacements. Thank you for joining us as we try to survive the wasteland. If you're new, please take a moment and hit the subscribe button and ring the bell. Also, be sure to give us a thumbs up and leave a comment so we know how we're doing. Thank you and welcome to Mutant Year Zero. Alright, so move this up here for now. Out there. Okay, cool. So here we are. You've got one of your crew is currently wrapped up by these vines here, which is unfortunate. And let's go ahead and we're gonna go ahead and go right into that critical initiative that we just talked about.
Danger. The emergency destruct system is now activated. The ship will detonate in T-minus 10 minutes. The option to override automatic detonation expires in T-minus 5 minutes.
Well, I don't know what happened, but we had another issue with our audio recording. For some reason, the player audio did not come through on roughly 2/3, if not 3/4 of this episode. All of a sudden, they decide to kick in. So we're going to show you that part of the episode, but unfortunately, the rest of the episode is a bust. Basically, what happens is they do encounter 3 killer trees in that chamber where we left them off at the last episode. They're doing pretty good when the trees actually take them down, and it looks like we're gonna have a total party kill. But what happens is they wake up to discover that they're actually under the control of a killer tree, and it's got them actually trapped in a maze. And Ollie and a couple of her companions are there and actually rescue them and get them out of this maze. And we learn that Ollie is part of a group called the Misfits. They've been kind of kicked out of the settlement that's to the west because they're humans and seem to have developed some sort of powers, or what we would call mutations. We learn a little bit about the settlement to the west, and the group has basically decided to first go and verify that there's no killer tree, make sure that it is dead, so that future passers-by don't get hung up on it. And that's kind of where we pick up, is that discussion. That's the portion of the episode that survived. So again, sorry. We've got a checklist in place now where hopefully this won't happen in the future, but appreciate you joining us, and I'm sorry that most of this episode was lost.
I have a new idea.
Okay,
Okay.
huddling.
Okay. So instead of all of us, maybe Maybe Remy and Skarsgård can go inside to do some trading, see what's investigate, and the rest of us can sort of wait outside, like a mile out.
You know,
Dusty could probably come in too.
that's cute. And I generally, yes, I find that kind of cute, but there's something a stalker told me. In fact, all stalkers I ever talked to told me this. And he looks at you dead in the eye. Don't split the group.
I mean, I don't think my mutation is all that noticeable. I mean, especially if I wear baggy pants. So I could probably go in as well.
I could probably go in too. My mutation is only noticeable when I use it.
And let me also ask you something else. Trade what? All of our stuff is on the cart that we need to get back first.
Okay,
Exactly.
fair enough. We get back
that.
okay. So, order of plans. We get back the cart, the dog, and then we go investigate the trading post.
That sounds like a plan to me.
He looks up. How much is this tree that was set on fire is catching currently?
The maze?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's starting to go up pretty good now.
We should probably move away from it.
I have a bunch of stuff we could trade.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've got to change my headset out again because the batteries are dying in my earbuds. So let's take a quick 5-minute bio break because I could use that also. And we'll come back and we'll decide where we want to go from here, okay?
Alrighty.
All right. Okay, I'm back.
We're gonna have to test the dog, aren't we?
No.
We don't know if it can make animals or not, okay? We're gonna have to. Yes, so we were discussing what the title of the episode should be.
Oh, what I've put down is trees. Why'd it have to be trees?
That is amazing. I like that one.
That's good.
Another contender was Happy Tree Friends or Happy Little Tree Friends or something.
Paint a happy tree. Yeah.
There we go. Just paint a happy tree. There we go.
It's a happy tree.
What I'm stealing it from is basically Indiana Jones, where he looks down in the pit and he's like, snakes. Why did it have to be snakes?
I've seen Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Yeah, dude, Indiana Jones is so good. But yeah, also we were discussing the dog junkyard. We're gonna have to test him.
Oh, I think your handler will probably know right away because they've got a bond. So
Fair point. I could also do sense of motion, probably. Because, I mean, if I'm doing sense of motion and just nothing comes back, then, because they don't have empathy, right?
dogs do not have empathy. Correct.
Okay, then either way it would be useless to do sense of motion. I guess.
Also, Remy, you said what to trade. I have 32 bullets and no gun.
32 bullets and no guns.
Why would you have so many bullets if you don't have a gun?
I need bullets.
It's because gearheads start out with extra bullets.
Not 32 of them.
I also picked up some from someone who had a from one of the guys we fought with a scrap gun.
I have a question. Can I have because I only have like 4 and I have a pistol.
I'll give you 8 bullets. I'll lowering it to 24.
Thank you.
Hey, I have 24 bullets. We can definitely trade that for something.
We also don't know if they trade in bullets.
Now I have 10.
Who doesn't need bullets? If not, I
A
also have
well-funded society that doesn't use guns that much.
If not, I also have skateboard wheels, lawnmower blades, a curtain rod, heels, high-heeled boots, a Santa mask, a mousetrap, a spare bicycle chain, a giant spider shell, and parts of a scrap pistol.
Why do you have a Santa mask?
But wait, there's
we
more.
we found it in. Yeah, we found it in a scrap heap. I think it was either like Remy or Tequila Lee who gave it to me. They're like, here, Anna, have this goblin mask. Because we wouldn't know who Santa is. I have lots of stuff I can trade.
Oh, I imagine someone's on the cart. That'd be very unwieldy to carry all of it.
Okay, but still, why did you? Why?
I can wear it, so I can wear it so I can wear it. Why
I
wouldn't I?
I would scream and probably try and punch you in the face if you tried to walk up to me with that on.
Oh no, I've definitely worn it sometimes.
I know
I
you
wear
put
it.
it during the maze.
I know.
Lucy, you back with us yet?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. All right, so what do you guys want to do? Ollie is in her group. Is they're like, hey, you got about. She kind of looks up and she's like, you got about 4 hours of daylight left. You're very willing to come, or welcome. That's the word. Good grief. I promise I'm not having a stroke. You are welcome to come back with Mdor, Rog, and I to our camp. It's, about a half a mile this way. And you're welcome to stay the night. Traveling in the zone at night is not a good idea, but it's up to you if you want to do that.
You want to try and go back for the dog, or are you okay? Would you be okay if we found you a new dog?
Okay, if you found a new dog. Boy, that's...
Real quick, if we chopped off your leg and we left it back there, would you want it back?
All right, okay, I understand. Fair enough.
Mutt just
Fair
looks.
enough.
Mutt just looks and growls.
You know what? Okay, sorry if I offended you. All right, let's go back for the dog.
All right, Ollie says, do you want us to come along, or are you folks going to be okay? She kind of looks at Scar's guard and says, I'm leaning towards you're going to be okay, but we just wanted to offer if you thought you needed our help.
If you, it's up to you guys. But if you do feel like leaving, could you please mark on our map where your hideout is, so after we find the dog, we know where we can camp out.
Yeah, we can. Here, let me see your map again.
I mean, we'll show them.
Do you? Let's see here. Do I have a? I don't know if I've got an icon just right handy for that. Let me look here. Just right in that zone, Ollie's hideout.
And which zone?
In this zone right here that you're in.
Okay.
And
the button here in a second. This is temporary.
Yeah, it's just temporary till I get I'm gonna come up with a good icon for it to represent the location. Let me pull this back down here. I'll notate it in my...
I forgot about the no path thing.
And go ahead and do a find the path here, just to see if you can say this zone is explored also. All right, so you've got that one explored. Ollie's kind of getting the vibe that you don't want them to go with you. Is this a true assessment or no?
I mean, I'm fine with them coming along. I mean, we could probably use the help with pods and possibly more tree people.
Anna, yes or no?
I am completely neutral.
Arch?
I say, I'm fine if they come, but if they don't, I'd like some of the medicine stuff to make sure we all don't end up back in, the burning labyrinth back there.
Okay. Lucy?
In matters of friendship, I listen to Remy.
All right. Mutt? I think.
Mutt doesn't care if anybody goes, he said.
Okay. Remy?
Sure, they can come along.
Okay. Scars?
More the merrier.
Okay. So she says, okay, well, how far down were you? She kind of asked you to show her on the map where you were at.
We show her.
Okay.
That was
Okay. So yeah, it's going to be, we're going to have to basically travel at night a little bit. So, she says here, let's, if you don't mind, let's go ahead and make a quick stop at my camp and we'll get some torches. It's not going to take us that far out of the way to get down there anyway.
Okay.
And we've got some torches made up, and we got some other little surprises we can bring along with us, okay? To help you get back your dog. So she leads you guys to her compound.
Ooh. This is nice.
And yeah, let me guess I should have drugged everybody over.
You got a nice compound there, bud.
Yeah, so there's everybody.
Yeah, this is really. Oh wow. Wait. Question, GM.
Yeah.
These cars real?
Yes, they are.
Oh, I'm immediately run over there. Oh shit! I heard about these.
So make a gearhead roll, just a base roll of the skill.
Do you mean a jury rig roll?
I'm sorry, jury head. Yeah.
Just so you know, we also had cars like that were in functional form at our home.
I know, but I never got my hands on one of them.
Yeah, they were somewhat rare in your location, but you did have a few. So go ahead and give me a roll.
Again, I don't think they would have trusted Anna to get her hands on them.
I don't think
if you were a gearhead, that you probably would have had your hands on.
That one
it's not like there was a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, that's true. Not a lot of gearheads running around. You were probably working under. Oh my gosh, Bob, what was his name? Chev. Thank you. Good Lord, how did I forget that? Obviously, we need to play that game a little bit just so I remember. Yeah, you probably would have been in Chev's department. That was the lead gearhead in the Ark. But yeah, you look at these, and these are borderline about to be functional. Looks like they're missing a few parts. But Ollie says, "Yeah, you like that? We about got them running."
Give me some time with them, and I'll give me a few hours, and I think I might be able to get these functional.
Well, we sure could use your help, but that's going to be for another time. She walks over to this kind of storage locker over here, and she grabs out. I'm going to type it in so we've got it. She gets out 15 torches. And 3. And 3 Molotovs. And you see her pull out a little box, and she kind of empties these bullets bullets like you've never seen. You haven't seen before, or well, would you have seen them? Yeah, you probably would have seen these. They're not scrap bullets. They're bullets for a specific gun. And she kind of, you see her dump a box into a pouch on her side, and then she pulls a handful of them out, and she whips out a revolver and opens up the chamber on it and starts putting in rounds, and then closes it and gives it a spin. She says, "You never can be too careful," and holsters it back up in like a cross draw holster across her chest.
That is
And
badass.
Go ahead.
I want to take a Molotov.
Okay.
Did I put in weapons or gear?
Just put that under weapons, and it's a ranged weapon. And Josh, do you have what the stats are on that? I can't remember what we said
On what?
On a Molotov.
Oh, it's basically just a like a random, like a D6. It's not consistent.
Long. Short, near, long.
Short.
Range.
Whatever the damage stats are for being burned is basically all it does.
Yeah, I remember we pulled the stats from the jerry can, which has which is basically what a Molotov is. Short range, no gear bonus. If the attack succeeds, it lands in near range of the target. If it doesn't, it lands in short range. The explosion has a blast power of 6.
Blast power 6. There you go. So notate that it has a blast power 6.
Okay.
GM?
Yes.
They're stacking up. I want to try and repair one of these cars.
You don't have time for that right now.
I got a talent that gives me a +2 bonus.
Yeah, but
it takes several hours.
It's not
that's fair.
Yeah, it's not a 15-minute fix. This is going to take you a couple hours and a skill roll. So.
Okay, we have to come back here after we get the dog and food.
Well, we'll see what your rest of your group says, but I can understand why you'd want to come back. This is interesting stuff. All right, so get kind of loaded up, and then which way do you want to head down to the last location you were at here? You want to go this way or this way?
I say Remy decides.
Well, we definitely don't want to go back to the no bad zone. So we were here last, right?
Yeah, right here.
Okay, now let's adjust this direction.
Okay, the no bad, you got an arrow. That was up this way.
That's that. Okay. Okay, yeah, then in that case, we'll just do this.
Okay. All right, perfect.
I thought it was here.
Yeah. Oh, I moved the wrong thing. There we go. All right, so give me a find the path, and you get a +2 because Ollie's kind of helping direct things.
Checking for that rot.
If you want to just have a discussion with Ollie about what you're talking about, I won't make you spend one on that. She can tell you that there is no rot here.
Okay, in that case, I suppose we'll try and. Well, I definitely want to get the experience of. Okay, let's just look for an artifact.
Okay. And that's in
Get lucky at some point.
G22, right? Yeah. There is an artifact. Ding, 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 ding. And let me see here. Let's see, that's exclamation artifact. That's right. Let's see what we got.
Spin the wheel.
Oh, it didn't. What do I do? I gotta hit roll. MYZ. Oh, there it went. Boy, that took forever. It's a revolver. You found a revolver.
Wants it.
Did Ollie drop hers?
No, she didn't drop hers. That's
dropped hers.
Pretty skilled to get it.
Okay, so a revolver multiplied.
So, Remy, you're kind of walking along and you see kind of in the dirt, you're like, what is that kind of sticking out there? And you sort of kick away some of the dirt and you pull out, and it's a ancient's revolver. You've seen these around the Ark. You know that it's definitely a more powerful weapon. What do you want to do with it?
Someone who's better at a gun than me.
Okay.
Put all of our shoot totals into the chat or something.
This is pretty awesome that you got that, actually, because Ollie says, let me take. Can I? She said, "May I see it?"
Hand it to her.
She kind of looks and blows it off, and says, "Well, yeah, here. I've got some extra rounds for that. I can spare. Probably 2 or 3 for you if you'd like." And she
I'm not the best shot, so who wants this thing?
I say we give it to whoever has the highest shoot skill.
It's not me. I only have 3 in.
So who has the highest shoot?
I totally 5.
Probably Mutt, if I had to guess.
Mutt, what's your shoot?
I hit things.
2 plus 5 for 7.
Okay.
That's great.
Scars, what's yours?
It's just 4.
Remy, what's yours? Total
Altogether, 6.
Yeah. Okay. Lucy, what's yours?
Also base 4.
Okay. So Arch and Anna, you got enough to beat the 7 or 8 or whatever it was that.
Yeah, no, I don't.
Okay. So it sounds like Mutt's probably the most proficient with it. Do you want to give the revolver to Mutt?
If they want it. Otherwise, I could definitely use a power weapon too.
Okay, so Mutt, a revolver, this particular one gives you a +3 gear bonus.
Nice.
And does 2 damage. It's short range. And you have 3 bullets for it. As she hands them to you, she says, "Make them count."
But of course.
Okay, so let's get this one showing as done also. That's another zone explored. And then are you going to move on down into this zone here?
We last were, so yeah.
Okay. All right. And you all kind of recognize this. Let's see here. And when you arrive at your campsite here, so to speak, I can get everybody highlighted here and moved. You see Junkyard laying by the remnant of the fire. His side is ripped open.
No.
Is there a cart here?
Yep, your carts are still there.
Hey, there's her stuff.
Is he alive though?
Yeah, somebody's gonna have to go check on him.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I'm doing that.
I go.
I'm gonna go check the carts. Make sure nothing was done there.
Yep. All right. So you get around Junkyard, and Junkyard weakly kind of opens his eyes and looks up at you, Mutt, and his tail just sort of flaps against the ground a little bit. And it's obvious he's in a bad way.
See if we can fix him.
All right, let's see a med roll.
Idea.
Yeah.
Whoever has the second highest Whoever has the highest med thing rolls, and I inspire them.
Okay.
So I'm gonna
Let's roll that inspire roll.
get
Yeah. Would I be able to help out for a extra?
Yep.
Die.
You can give Remy a +1 to medical. Chronicler, can you push an inspire roll?
No, you cannot.
Okay. All right. So that's the end of that. All right. So Remy, you've got a +1 to med. Oh no.
So we are going to push
Can I
that.
bring them myself?
Don't forget
Oh
Benny.
shit!
I'm going to push it first. If that fails, I'll Benny it.
Hey, also idea. I still have this sewer booze. Is that just like straight alcohol that can assist with the healing process?
No.
Damn. All right.
Sorry.
Benny time.
Benny time. Okay, put that thing on the table. And okay, so
Necessary.
the dog is weak, and it looks like Junkyard's going to have a couple of days of recovery here. But you get the wound kind of packed, and you get him wrapped with some spare clothes and cloth he had, and very weakly, the dog gets up and goes over to you, Mutt, and is kind of leaning on you heavily, with the tail just sort of wagging a little bit. And it's obvious that Junkyard's very weak.
Yeah, I will. I assume I could carry him back. Right?
Absolutely. You could pick him up. I don't know if you've ever seen any of the troopers that have, the military guys that carry their dogs basically draped, forelegs and back legs across the shoulder, where the basically
kind of like a papoose.
Yep, exactly. Kind of carry him up. You can pick him up, and he whimpers a little bit when you pick him up, but then settles in and just kind of lays against you as you're carrying him. Remy, let's get that token out of there. Are you having trouble getting rid of it?
Yeah. I don't know what I'm doing here.
Okay. Just to prove the stealing it. Can you see that?
Yeah.
Okay. And then I'll put it to the table, and we'll be done with it. Okay, there we go. All right, so let's see, who was it? Arch, you were needing to get off early. This is a good stopping point if you need to get off of here. We've only got roughly a half an hour left anyway. So
I might as well the last half hour. Besides, there are a few things I want to try.
Okay, all right.
Try and find the bunker.
Well, we have what we're looking for. We can leave now.
All right, so you've recovered the dog Junkyard. What exactly? I guess what do you want to do now then? Ollie says at this point you're about 4 hours into the night. By the way, I'll say that it took half the time because she helped. So yeah, it's dark. Darkness is setting in at this point. Ollie says we're gonna push back and get home. You're welcome to come with us, or if you don't want to, you always know where you can come visit. But we got to get back to the camp, and Godspeed to you if you're not gonna come with us.
I'd recommend going with them, if only because we got what we were looking for. We don't need to go looking on anywhere else right now, especially at night.
Yes,
Yeah, I think we should go.
Bunker.
I think we should go back with them. Really want to get my hands on those cars for longer.
Okay, so go ahead. I'm sorry.
I was wanting to ask if literally any, at least one other person to at least go and see if the bunker we were at is actually there or not.
It's nighttime, and I don't want to risk being attacked by those things again.
Okay, and we went out there at nighttime.
Well, you got there right at sunset, essentially.
No.
So, I mean,
Wasn't it like nearby?
what's that?
Wasn't the bunker nearby?
It
Like,
yeah, in what you remember, it wasn't too far, correct?
I'm just wanting to go and quickly see if I can at least find the entrance.
Okay, Ollie is saying, well, we're gonna head back. I mean, you know where you're going. You where you have to go is more kind of in a northeasterly direction in this zone to get to where you're going. And they're like, we're heading back straight north. So I guess it depends on if the rest of the group wants to risk that or not.
I mean, like, if no one else is, I'm definitely for going back with Ollie and co.
All right.
I am not, if only because there's this, if that tree still has any kind of control of the area, that could happen again, and it might not get so lucky. So I am for it, never seeing that place again.
That's a good point.
I don't know. I'm kind of for going back and killing the last one for that very reason.
I
We
did
don't know
take
how much of that was actually mind stuff.
Shenanigans.
Because if that were true, I shouldn't have any markings on my map from that conversation, and I do. So we don't know when that happened.
Actually, you was this no danger? Was that part? Did you mark that with
Yes.
prior? Okay, that would not be there then. I'm sorry. That would actually not that would be, that marking your writing on that would be gone also. I couldn't
Okay,
remember
well,
what.
I will change what he said to none of the markings I put on the map when we were talking before all that happened are there, which tells me that we got hit with whatever before we even made it there. If that thing is still alive, it'll have the ability to probably do the same thing again before we can get anywhere near it.
$5. It was that fucking flashlight thing, the missile that scared off the spawn. That has to be it. That has to be the thing that knocked us unconscious or whatever.
All I know is that someone's going to have to deal with it eventually, and I'd rather it not be any of ours or our scouts.
No, it's going back by, not to come
Well,
back by here anyway.
I'm terrified of that thing, but I'm more scared of what happens if we leave it fucking alive.
We go in, torch it, done. Easy. Just bring torches this time.
Tomorrow, of course.
Understand what happened to us and how we could just do that again?
Well, they have the medicine stuff. We can ask for a small bit of it, right? Ow.
I legitimately think this is a really bad idea, especially right now.
Like I said, not now, tomorrow morning or whatever. We can go and see if that bunker is actually there or if we're just, insane. So,
Tough decisions.
I say go with Ollie, and tomorrow morning we go and see if the bunker is actually there.
I agree. Go with Ollie. Tomorrow morning we can check it out.
I'm also wanting to cross-reference with Ollie's map here because I'm wanting to, make sure that I'm not at least some of what Plant Ollie told us was true. I don't know how we would know, but I mean, plants, I guess. I don't know. Plants are weird, man.
Okay, second question. If she was willing to give us some of those pills, do we have one for everyone?
Well,
That's
you'd have to ask her about that.
Yeah, we'd have to ask her, but if she doesn't have one for everyone, what then? Because that's what, 6 people?
One of us takes it, runs the fuck in, torches the place, then runs the fuck out.
I don't know how I
That's-
feel about one person, but everyone who does have it.
People. 1 or 2 people.
What to do? What to do here?
Well,
I mean, we're
outright, I volunteer, so.
I volunteer as
also
tribute.
Yes. I want to go in. I want to go and set things on fire. Specifically, goddamn trees.
You guys aren't gonna let this go, are you?
No, I do not like trees. Evil trees, anyhow.
Hey.
I want to make something astonishingly clear to both of you who are running in there. I can't
We're not
carry
talking
either
about-
one of you.
I can't.
I'm
carry-
not.
Okay.
I am not
Look,
going in there.
not
I don't want to have
doing
anything to do with that place when something that attacks that I can't deal with, and neither can any of us. So I will wait outside. If I can save you, I will. But if it comes down to I literally can't carry you, there's nothing I can do.
Then that's fair. I mean, hey, at least I die, killing evil trees. Potentially.
Okay, let me also make something else clear. For you guys just running willy-nilly, I have seen the insides of every single one of you.
Well, not
Correct.
me.
Most of you. Point still stands. At
No.
one point, I am going to get unlucky. This is not what I trained for, this entire fixing people constantly. I'm willing to do it because I like you guys, but this isn't my
Thank
main
you.
job here.
Yeah.
If
But still,
somebody
I don't-
dies out here, hang on a second. If somebody dies out here, we don't have a replacement crew. That's us. And I really don't want to have to go all the way back and say, oh, wait, 3 of my friends had to run in and kill something that was technically not in our way. I guess we can't finish what we need to do. Because who knows what'll happen
Okay,
after that.
Well, here's a hypothetical situation for you. If we leave whatever the fuck that thing is in there alive, and we bring the ark out here, by the way, I say that not close to Ollie, and it starts spreading to the ark, what are we gonna do then?
Okay, I feel like there's a very easy solution to this question. We just don't set up base next to the tree.
We have to travel past it.
No.
Go
What?
around it.
I'm
Well,
gonna have
okay,
to side
like
with
I-
Scars.
What?
This would be the best time to finish him off if maybe.
Okay, so plants. You need to pull them out by their roots or whatever. What did those things look like in there? Fucking root. We're gonna go burn the roots. Not right now, but tomorrow.
I'll get you here, but I'm not going back into something that can attack me with something I can't see.
Fine.
That's fine, you don't
stay
have
out
to.
here. I don't give a shit. I'm going in there and I'm gonna become a pyromaniac. Against
Hey.
trees.
Fine, let's get moving for the night then.
Okay, can we at least agree tomorrow morning?
Yes, we've been saying that this entire time.
Okay, so are you going to bed down where you're at or
No,
at
we're
Ollie's?
going with Ollie.
Okay. So you head up back to Ollie. Ollie.
Roly
bed.
poly Ollie.
Yeah, no, we're finishing up right now.
And so yeah, you guys head up there. We cycle through night. If you've got any temporary damage, go ahead and mark that off. And we're right in the morning, ready to go. What do you want to head back down to that zone then?
Yes.
You're going to travel the
One
same
thing-
the same way?
Wait. Before we do that, I want to ask Ollie if they have enough of that medicine for 2 or 3 of us.
Oh, she says, "Oh boy, I'm kind of low." She kind of looks at you and says, "Are you really going to go back and see if you can find something of the tree?" And by the way,
Not a
as
tree.
you come back to her base, her camp, you see where there was the maze, and it's just a huge bonfire right now. It like lights up pretty much the whole sector. That whole maze is on fire.
I go not at the tree, at where potentially one of its roots might be, and set fire to that. We might not even.
Nothing else, the place will be loaded with supplies.
Yes. Like hell, it might not even be there, and we might not even need to take that medicine.
Okay, so morning time, you guys are headed off. She goes ahead. She goes ahead and gives you. She gives you the pills that you need. Okay.
All right.
And what else did you want to ask me?
GM, what I wanted to ask was, could I wake up early to try and fix the cars?
Absolutely. You can take I mean, you can take one of the shifts and work on the car. So give me a D6, or not a D6. Good gosh. Give me a
all right.
jury rig roll. Yep.
All right. I have a talent called Tinkerer. I gain a +2 to when I jury rig to repair a piece of gear. Would this count?
Yeah, I'll allow that. Yeah.
All right, gotcha. Hey, I got 3.
All right, so you and Ollie actually when you get out there, she was already working on it, and together you guys get one of the vehicles running. You high five, and she's like, "Thank you so much, for your help."
Oh no, Biggie. This is what Chevron taught me. This is part of the stuff that Chevron taught me to do.
Very cool.
The one question, since I did help you fix this up, can we borrow this one to drive out to the area, just so we can get there, and we'll return it when we're done. But just for the sake of time, can we borrow it? Go to the area.
I don't know you that well yet, but I'd be willing to do it. I think, except for the fact that we don't have enough fuel for it right now.
That is. Wait, the alcohol.
Sewer booze?
You've got one bottle of it. That'll get you about a half a mile, and that's it.
Oh shit! Yeah, never mind. Never mind.
Not worth.
I mean, I'd probably give it to them because I don't think we really have a use for it, do we?
Yeah,
it's
that
a car.
bleeding out, and I can go out like an action movie hero.
That's a good point.
Yeah, you got to have a dose of gasoline or booze per zone sector traveled.
No, that's fair. Okay, maybe idea for when we do go to the trading post, get some booze or alcohol so we can use the car. It's like booze or gasoline, whatever. It was still a pleasure to work on her. I'm gonna go meet up with the rest of my group so that when we head out.
Okay, so you head back down, and unless you want to try to find something in those sectors again, we'll just move on down to there. And
Yep, we're moving.
Okay, so you get down to your original campsite, and you walk off in the direction that Ollie, what you assume was Ollie, took you in. Okay, and it is daytime now, so I need to make this not nighttime. All right, and you kind of follow the path and come up to this area right here.
Now, don't this look friendly? If I'm being completely honest, I thought you were gonna have Remy know the zone or find the path.
Now you all remember walking this way, but this doesn't look like the entrance to the bunker that you were at.
This looks worse. Far worse than I was expecting.
Yeah, that's bones that you're seeing.
Oh, those are big.
Oh.
Here you are.
Ignore the torches. Those are not there.
Here you are. This is about as far as I can figure out where we need to be. So, have fun burning a tree.
If the tree is even still here. Like, this is
How
a
would I
pretty...
stay with Remy and just come in if you need backup?
What do you want to do?
What was a pyromaniac?
What would you like to do?
I want to move forward and, look around. Like around up here.
Okay. Yeah, lots of bones, and you see a lot of footprints.
What is this thing I'm near? This thing?
That right there, or I'm sorry, clicking on the wrong thing. Or I guess that did work over there. That is, looks like the remnant of. Let me zoom in here. Yeah, that's looks like the remnant of a pot of something there.
Great.
It's old. It's really old. Like, for instance, these torches have long burned out and everything. So this,
Okay, then I'm here.
It's like some congealed soup in there that was in there. You do see the gaping maw of a cave here.
I'll play through.
All right, I can't just leave the two of them. I'll start trailing up behind.
Thank you. So what's this thing right here? Well-looking thing.
Well, that looks like something burrowed out.
At least that means it's gone, maybe.
Let's see, where's your stalker? All the way down there. Okay, never mind.
Oh,
He said he wasn't going any closer, and he meant it.
I look back over here towards whatever this entranceway might be.
Can't really see down in there.
No, not in there. The one over here.
That looks like something else burrowed out there, yeah.
Great.
Like to head back over to Remy and ask him, are you aware of any giant monsters that like to leave burrowed holes like these?
Make a know the zone roll.
This is just giant ones.
So you ask a couple of questions like what the hole looked like and how big it was, and you're like, yeah, that's kind of sounded like a death worm.
Oh, excuse me, a fucking what?
I'm sorry, what? Is this about to turn into a Dune scenario?
To me, that sounds like a great way to end this. Because I do have to go.
You got to go now, don't you?
Yeah.
All right. Well, this will give you guys time to think about what you want to do going forward. I suppose this is an okay place to stop.
Right. I need to find a ton of sewer booze to power a car.
And
my new objective. NXP, don't we?
We are at the XP portion. Look at there, Remy. Somebody's taken your place already.
You're learning.
All right, so XP here. Let's talk about this. All right. Did you participate in a session? 1. Did you perform a day's work?
Explored.
Yeah, you explored a sector, but it wasn't on mission. So, did you explore at least one new sector? Yes, that's 2. Did you sacrifice something for your PC buddy? I'm gonna give everybody that one. I think everybody was kind of had everybody's back on this one, so 3. Yeah, so 3 XP for everybody for this session.
Up to 4. Just need one more and I can get a new talent.
There you go.
3 you said?
Yep, 3 for everybody.
I am picking up the slugger talent, DM.
Ooh, all right.
Cool.
Making him much more formidable. So, awesome.
So, does Junkyard get experience too?
Yes, I think we should give Junkyard experience. I think that's only fair.
Oh boy, so I got a back figure for him then.
And yeah, I think Junkyard should improve to an extent. Let's say that Junkyard gets half of the experience that's awarded to players, though. Okay.
Yeah, that's perfectly fair.
I think that's probably fair. Considering we're stretching the rule of them improving at all anyway. But yeah, I think Junkyard should get better. Thank you for joining us for another episode. We look forward to seeing you next time on Mutant Year Zero.